Welcome back to 9 on Your Side. This coming payday, the average grocery store employee will cash a paycheck of $1,056 for 2 weeks worth of work, while the compensation for Kroger's CEO will be 370 times that amount. It's a pay gap that some say really needs to change, while others argue it's just the way you do business. You buy their products and support the brands. There's certainly no denying these companies play a key role in the tri-state's economy. Thousands are employed by these companies, but the difference between what the senior leader makes and the average worker in the industry is growing. Linda Kilborn is a management professor at Xavier University.
While we could argue that maybe their salaries are too high, what we're also paying for is keeping people in positions that are very valuable.
New data compiled by 9 on Your Side shows that P&G's CEO David Taylor is at the top of the list when it comes to his annual compensation with just over $14,400,000. He's followed by the CEOs and executives of Ashland Global Holdings, Macy's, and Kroger.
If an individual develops his or her capabilities and demonstrates that they can contribute and that they do contribute in their organization, then the really nice thing about our capitalist economy is that they can come from nowhere and earn phenomenal amounts of money. And I don't think anybody would in this country say that they don't want that shot.
However, when you take a closer look at the difference in pay between the pay at the top and an average worker within the industry, Terry Lundgren, the executive chairman at Macy's, takes the top spot as his annual compensation is 458 times an average employee.
They're paid what they're worth according to the leadership of those companies.
Brennan Grayson is the director of Cincinnati Interfaith Workers Center. He says CEOs must take a closer look at their workforce to better invest in the community.
You should also know what the wages that they're making are forcing them to do multiple jobs, being stretched too thin. It costs at least $17 to $18 an hour just to subside in Cincinnati, and we know that workers aren't making those wages.
Courted like pro athletes of the business community, the benefits sometimes go beyond a paycheck. For example, 21 spots from the top is Patrice Louvet, who before his recent departure from P&G made just over $4,600,000. The well-known Ralph Lauren Corporation wanted his skills and wooed him away with a $12.6 million signing bonus, plus an annual $12.5 million cash and stock deal. To top it off, he also receives an annual education allowance of $30,000 for each of his school-aged children.